Island is a world that is fraught with danger. Predators lurk around every corner, waiting for prey to pass by. But of course, no predators are more well known than the carnivorous dinosaurs, which rule the island. Whether it's the jungles, the swamps, or even the mountains, carnivorous dinosaurs are never too far away from where you are. Here is just one example of those many predators on Skull Island. Axidactylus mandocaris, which means sharp-edged fingers devour crab. The bulky 12 to 15 foot long predators typically live along the coast of Skull Island along the estuaries. Here, they feed on crabs and other mollusks with huge, crushing jaws. They also have long, menacing claws on their forearms, which they use for self-defense and for scraping against the bark of trees to signal each other. Axidactylus also has a second pair of nostrils on the top of their crests, which, when blown into, cause a loud trumpeting call to signal one another. The nimble predator Arsarticades agilus, which means nimble skilled at murder, roams the uplands of Skull Island. These quadrupedal predators typically reach 8 to 12 feet in length and feed on a variety of smaller herbivores such as Bifurcatus and Paridon. Although unlikely, these predators are actually descendants of raptors and closely related to the larger Venatosaurus. Unlike their relatives or ancestors, Arsartis are solitary hunters and kill using cat-like methods of pinning animals and then delivering lethal bites to the neck. However, not all predators are deadly. Some, such as this one, Paridon exitus, which means deadly, very sharp tooth, are humble fish eaters. Paridon lived along the coast of Skull Island and reached lengths normally between 12 and 16 feet long. They fed mainly on fish, but will also eat seabirds, eggs, and sometimes even limosaurs, which are ocean-going amphibians. Despite their long, narrow jaws filled with sharp teeth and large claws, the Paridon are actually calm and quiet creatures, preferring to keep to themselves than attacking other large animals. Another wading carnivore is the Amul aquasaurs cristarufus, which means red crest water walk lizard. Reaching lengths of 10 to 14 feet in length, the Amul aquasaurs live in all sorts of watery habitats, from rivers to swamps, all over the island. These intelligent fishers have specially evolved eyes that minimize the light that is reflected off water. Also, they usually hunt in the shade from cliffs or overhanging trees to further reduce this light. Being so large, Amul aquasaurs is easily capable of taking down fish larger than 3 feet in length, making them efficient hunters of the swamps. One of the Amul aquasaurs' favorite diets are the sparklesides, small fish which usually come upriver every year after laying their eggs in the estuaries near the coast of Skull Island. Unbelievably, the Amul aquasaurs is actually a very close relative of the Venatosaurus, which explains why Amul aquasaurus is such an intelligent dinosaur. One of the more secretive and stealthy species of carnivorous dinosaur on Skull Island is this, Adaps, which means sneaky lizard. The bright red and purple dinosaur is a descendant of the American oviraptors, such as Chirostenotes. And, just like their ancestors, the Adaptosaurus are carnivores and mainly eat lizards and other small animals, but will also go for dinosaur eggs and chicks, as well as those of ground birds. They are also one of the few animals that dare enter the nests of V-rexes, the top predators of the island. The nests of V-rexes have a pungent smell which is used to repel most predators, but Lapsosaurus are drawn to the scent and purposely attack the nests of these giant dinosaurs, which helps keep the numbers of V-rexes in check. This here is the most recently discovered dinosaur on Skull Island, called Alip, which means footed winged lizard. A denizen of the jungle treetops, the Alipedrosaurus is a small dinosaur, but is actually the largest one that lives in the canopy. Reaching lengths of up to 16 feet, the Alipedrosaurus is relatively large, living amongst the trees, and occasionally comes down to the ground to feed, where it is vulnerable to other predators. Using the forelegs as wings, the Alipedrosaurus is able to glide momentarily between trees that are close enough to each other. They also use a long tongue to capture insects, as well as sharp teeth for killing other small animals. Large eyes, raptor-like claws, and long arms all betray an ancestry to the troodontids of North America. Using all these traits, the Alip is a nocturnal hunter which hunts mainly the giant centipedes which lives amongst trees, but will also hunt lizards and birds. Next time on Walking with Kong, we'll be looking at some of the most terrifying creatures on Skull Island. These bat-like animals rule the skies and have replaced birds completely. See you next time.